setting a timer for 10 minutes. All right, video log of the day number 386 of the Progress of the Habits. I am Francisco Colin, and today is the 4th of June. It's a Wednesday at 11:09 a.m. And I just did my Duolingo, a little better. I did like 3 lessons. Got that XPR accumulated. Then I did my 10-minute meditation. Then my 10-minute reading of the FAR. Oh yeah, the FAR. And then I did my journaling for 10 minutes. I'm about to finish. No, I still have another month for me to finish this journal already. So I'll get another one in like 10 days or something like that. Didn't smoke any cigarettes yesterday, but I've been smoking this shit, which I need to charge now. Then I did the meditation, did the journaling. Then I wrote in the book day number 81 of 150 days that I'm going to be doing this. So I am, 10 days past half the goal of this book. I have already a few options on my next books, but that's still gonna take a while. So today I think I'm gonna give like an hour for the other book to like just review and think and check things. I don't know. Wednesday is my day for doing that. I'm gonna do a little schedule, a little better schedule. So I'm gonna print that and have it here and maybe put it in my journal or something. For the organization of the schedule, I've been thinking about this project that I call Pretzel Boy, of selling pretzels here to my neighbors or in like different parts of here. Pretzel Boy. So I did this little mind map, and this mind maps that I've been enjoying a lot. And I think they're so cool. Still need to do the push-ups, still need to do the jump roping and the meditation for an hour and going for a walk. Yesterday I took a 2-hour, maybe more, it could be more, of a walk while I was listening to this book that I find so interesting and coincidental. It's called The Serpent and the Rainbow, and it's about this guy that goes to like an explorer, ethnograph, I think. He's like a botanical guy that is looking for plants to create medicine in the Amazon and in like Haiti. Then he stumbles upon the voodoo masters and the drug that makes you or makes people a zombie. And then he's studying the properties of that plant and how that could be used instead of anesthesia. And I don't know, it's such an interesting book. So I was listening to that for a while. But yeah, I didn't do the jump rope yesterday, nor the push-ups, but I did all the rest. So today I still have to do the 1-hour meditation, which I did yesterday. I need to do the jump roping, which I am craving. And I also didn't want to jump rope because my ankle was hurt a bit. And that was one of the reasons that I was like, just rest for a bit. Walking is fine, but jump roping was making my ankle hurt. Maybe I'm jumping in an incorrect way, but I'll check the technique today. Or it's just reinforcing. It's something that I haven't been doing for years. That's another thing. Did I set my timer? Yeah. Then what else? Yeah, the meditation has been pretty good and easy for me to follow. I've been enjoying that so much. I woke up at 4:28 a.m. after having a nightmare. Yesterday was my dad's birthday, so it was an emotional day for me. Uh, just thinking about all the things in life about him, and it was supposed to be his 66th birthday, so he passed away 6 years ago. And yeah, I was thinking about that day of his 60th birthday. I took him to the hot air balloon, Mexico City, to see the pyramids that day, and it was such a day. It was such a cool thing. Um, yeah, so it was an emotional day. Did a little ritual for him, and it was nice. It was nice. I was just thinking about life and my life and my situation and how things are turning, I would have never thought I would be in this place of my life. But it's good. It's good. Um, what else? Then, yeah, I've been really chilling here. I prepared some gnocchis yesterday. Sweet potato gnocchis, which were delicious actually. I do need to perfect the recipe. So now that I've been cooking so much, I've been adding those recipes into my journal of a baker. So I think that's another really cool thing, that I have a journal like only for cooking and baking, and because I've been cooking so much. But I like to have that little journal of my stories and adventures, and how do I come up with these dishes, or like, like I always add a little story to the to the recipe. Like, oh, I did this like this, and this was the day that like, whatever the day has giving me, to put a story there in the recipe book, the journal of a baker. It's such a cool thing. Because I do little sketches and I do little things. But this is my mind map. This like pretzel boy thing design, little cat, big pretzel here. I don't know. I thought it was a cool little comic mind map that I'm still gonna fill in some things, because I think it's a cool thing, and I think it's a cool thing that I can see the progress of my creativity and the mind maps again, because I was just doing my mind maps were kind of boring lately for the past, but because I've been doing them every day, now I've been getting more creative, and I've been enjoying the mind map process, and like adding drawings and sketches, and yeah, it's a cool thing. Yeah, what else? Today, this is the middle of the week, so I'm gonna enjoy this day. It's a cloudy day as well, but it hasn't been raining yet, so I might go for a walk. It is 11:18 of a Wednesday, June 4, 2025. And I'm about to be done with my habits. What a beautiful thing, right? What a beautiful thing. I woke up because that dream was about someone stabbing me, some friend from my childhood. He was stabbing me in the chest, my left pectoral. I was sitting in a classroom, and I was in this chair in front of my table, and we had some sort of exam thing, and that exam, like some other friend from another place was like the guy that kind of like kept us hostage. Then I had a pen in my my hand, and we had to do this exam. But if we moved, oh, that's my 10 minute. If we moved, the other friends that were kind of like the guards were ordered to stab us with this kind of like kitchen knife. But the kitchen knife, like not just like the. So I wasn't even moving or anything, and then he comes and my other friend and stabs me like, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was hurting. My heart was hurting. And I was like, what the hell? And then I did this. I had like a shirt, and I did this to see, and it was like my whole left pectoral on the bottom side was like open, split up, and like torn apart. And it was like, what the fuck? I woke up and I thought my heart was kind of like hurting it a little bit, not that much, but I was like, am I having a heart attack? And that's why that was my morning. But I wonder, what is my subconscious mind trying to tell me with this dream? Friends stabbing me in the left chest, left pectoral. Test. Sitting in a chair in a classroom. The rules, like black. They were like wearing black. And I had a knife in my pocket. It was like a small Swiss Army knife, and I took it. And while he was reaching his hand and just poking me with that knife, I grabbed the knife and then I ripped a vertical incision in his arm. But he wasn't like reacting to that or anything. It was just like. And so I was like, but I wasn't moving, I wasn't like turning around. We were just like, I kept myself like in that sitting position with that knife there and just looking at him, and then just did that and then looking at him. It was so bizarre. So bizarre. What is my mind trying to tell me? That's what I think. Anyways, that is the video log of the day. Have a good day. Enjoy your habits. And yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. All right, peace.